Healthy lifestyle and edutainment radio station 107.3 Darling FM. Hello and welcome to the world news. I am Chidera, Rosecamille, Aneke. Here are the headlines. Imo State government set to kickstart new traffic management agency. Ohanes Ndibo worldwide seeks violence-free poll in Abariran by-election. President Joe Biden set to run for 2024 election as United States President. Details shortly. Imo State government says procedures have been fully put in place to kickstart the new Imo State Traffic Management Agency. This was disclosed after the Executive Council meeting presided by Governor Hope Uzodimma at the Government House, Owerri. Speaking at the end of the meeting, the Commissioner for Information, Declan Emelumba, said to help reduce traffic jam on the road, there will be recruitment and conversion of initial 200 of the former civil guard members, adding that the new agency will cut across the 3 zones in the state. It disclosed that the former Eastern Palm University has been recovered and will be known as Kingsley Ozurumba Mbadiwe University, Idiato South. He added that the council had directed that all constructions of roads in the state will not dwindle because of the rainy season that has emerged. He also frowned at the non-payment of ground rents by institutions and establishments, stating that failure to pay up will be treated seriously by the state government. Governor Hope Uzodimma says there is no going back on the state's payroll system, saying it has uncovered fraud and also discovered ghost workers. Uzodimma, who addressed the Executive Council on the payroll system, ordered the publication of those who have fraudulently exploited the system in the state. He revealed that some workers in the state earn salaries and pensions at the same time.
Hold on your salary. It's deliberate. You have to come and explain why you were receiving salary in Hitubom and receiving at the Imo Polytechnic. You have to tell us why you are receiving pension and receiving salary at the same time. 947 of you. If you don't come to explain, I'm sorry, we are not going to payroll you. Now, there is over 10,000 names that were captured by duplicating their names. If you have no record of legitimate employment by local government civil service commission, we don't payroll you.
The governor said this just after some workers were blocked entrance, to the Imo State Government House in protest over salary arrears. Nigeria Medical Association NMA Imo State Chapter has commended Governor Hope Uzodimma for appointing a new Commissioner for Health to revive the health system in the state. This was disclosed by the state chairman, Dr. Chidera during an exclusive interview with Darling FM. Dr. Okwara stated that it was important for this giant stride to be portrayed.
That is the swearing in of the new Honorable Commissioner for Health in the person of Dr. Bartholomew Chukwunenyo Korochukwu is a landmark development in the health sector of Imo State. Expectations are high, expectations from the people of Imo State, from the frontliners in the health sector. Dr. Bartholomew Korochukwu is a fellow that has so much passion, and I want to tell you that going by his past history, the health sector in Imo State is going to be on the cruise. Flying is going to soaring higher, and it's so nice the government thought of him at this very point in time where there is indeed a need for a baton change in that ministry.
He believes that with these new appointments, the challenges faced by the association will be a thing of the past.
Yes, I believe so much will happen in the coming Yes, I believe so much will happen in the coming days that are going to be positive, that will impact positively on the health sector of the people of Imo State. And of course, on the frontliners in the industry, the doctors, the nurses, and all the other partners in the health sector. Yes, all the things, the challenges we've had for which the NMA was on strike and the strike have been called off are already been attended to. And I believe with disappointment, there's going to be a fast tracking of that process to see that all the issues are resolved. As a matter of fact, those issues shouldn't even have arisen if we had good managers in that ministry. Now that we have won, I expect a lot. The NMA expect a lot, and I believe it to be a win-win for the people of Imo State. I want to congratulate the governor for that appointment. Thank you.
Acting Chief Judge of Imo State, Justice Ijoma Ogogwa, has relocated the Etiti High Court in Ihituboma Council area to Owerri High Court premises. The decision was conveyed in a memo signed on her behalf by the Chief Registrar, C.N. Okereke, a copy of which was made available to journalists in Owerri. The memo stated that the movement is temporary and was as a result of the fire incident and safety of judicial workers. Some angry youths from Ihituboma had attacked the Etiti High Court recently and set it ablaze. The youths, who were protesting the alleged killing of two siblings by police officers, also set ablaze the police divisional headquarters in the area. Ohanes Ndibo Worldwide has called on Aba residents to vote according to their conscience in the Saturday 27th March 2021 by-election for Aba Federal Constituency. The Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization said it was desirous of a violence-free poll, urging politicians to emulate Governor Okezie Ikpeazu. In a statement by Secretary General Ohanes Ndibo Worldwide, Okechukwu Isiguzoro said desperate politicians should not truncate the will of the people. He said Aneke is advised to be totally independent and ensure Aba votes counts. The election is expected to produce the replacement for late OC Prestige. This is 107.3 Darling FM Owerri. If you are just joining us, you are listening to the world news. In the news, Imo State government set to kickstart new traffic management agency. Ohanes Ndibo Worldwide seeks violence-free poll in Abare Run. Still to come, President Joe Biden set to run for 2024 election as United States President. Still ahead is Business Report. Stay tuned.
Missed any of the developing stories during the week? Do you want to get up to speed with the news? Tune in to the People's Radio 107.3 Darling FM at noon every Saturday for the Week in Review. The Week in Review, reminding you of the week's stories today.
Thank you for staying with us here on 107.3 Darling FM. Now to the foreign saying. United States President Joe Biden says he will run for re-election in 2024. The president sent a clear message to Donald Trump at his first press conference. There has been speculation that Biden will serve only 4-year term, but he shut down the speculations by declaring that he will run again. He will be 82 at the time and will likely face his predecessor, Donald Trump. The press conference focused on other issues such as immigration via Mexico border, China, North Korea, and Afghanistan. He spoke about the pandemic and set another goal to administer 200 million doses of vaccines by his first 100 days. Biden met the 100 million mark that he initially set in 58 days. In business, Group General Manager, Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, Mele Kyari, says the federal government subsidizes premium motor spirit with about 120 billion monthly. Kyari, who spoke at a weekly ministerial briefing at the presidential villa Abuja, said while the actual cost of importation and handling charges amounts to 234 naira per litre, the government had been selling at 162 naira per litre, therefore bearing the difference. He said the NNPC can no longer afford to bear the cost, saying Nigerians would have to pay the actual cost sooner or later. He argued that market forces must be allowed to determine the pump price of petrol in the country. The NNPC boss explained that upon full implementation of the regulation, he expected that all oil marketing companies will commence import, thereby lifting the import burden of the corporation. Answering questions on the two agreements between Nigeria and Niger Republic for the importation of petrol from the neighboring country to Nigeria, the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Tempera Silva, explained that it is a way to boost trade between the two countries. And that's the world news as produced by Ezine Glory Alozie. You can reach our news desk for coverage and eyewitness report on 0818-732-5104 or send an email to darlingfmnews@gmail.com. You can also listen to Darling FM from anywhere in the world. Go to www.darlingfm.ng and click to listen. Stay safe and don't forget to wash your hands with soap under running water. I am Chidera, Rosecamille, and Aneke. News update is at 5 p.m.